Man, it's your boy T-Boy, My City, My Dream. We in the building with the boy Coach Steel.
But it's your boy Coach Steel. 89 Music is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to My City, My Dream. Just here doing a nice exclusive little joint. We're gonna run through this and let y'all know more about them, man, about your boy.
Alright. So starting it off, man, we like to see what side of the city you from, man.
I'm from the South Side.
Born and raised?
South Side, Chicago, born and raised, man.
Okay.
You know.
South Side. That's where this 89 come from. You see you with the 89 earrings, the 89 charms.
Yeah, well, I was born on 91st, but I got my father living way in just there. You know what I'm saying? That's the block. You know, that whole little situation started off. It was more than music, of course. You know, and we try to change it into something positive. You know what I'm saying? So, when we put together the record label, everybody that was part of the label just coincidentally was the same thing, and from somewhere off 89th Street. And I was just a person that feel like, I just convinced the group that whatever the label name gonna be ain't gonna sell a record. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna sell a record if you have the best label name in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, we just call it 89 Music, ran with it, and we know what we had to do, what we had to accomplish. Have good or great music. So, we trying to push it our 1-2 thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. You've been bubbling for a while. So, what age did you realize you had this gift, man?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I come home from college, and probably like 20 when I saw my man. He had pulled up in a brand new Blazer. You know what I'm saying? Him and my man Petey, rest in peace, Sai Sensei. He no longer here with us no more. And then Khalif and Donnell and a cat named Ray Bees. You know what I'm saying? They were signed to a Profile when the Profile was popping. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas ain't dealing no dope. They ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? We out on the street all motherfucking day. We straight, but them niggas pull up in a brand new Blazer. When the Carhartts first came out, you know what I'm saying? You remember them movies had 2-finger rings and shit. I'm like, man, what niggas don't brand? Where the fuck y'all get that bread from? What's really going on? They're like, man, Profile signed us. They had like there was a group that they was on some freaky shit. But they was signed, man, they got an advance, the whole 9, whatever. And I'm like, man, that shit made money for them. I'll tell you, let me see what's going on. They was like accessible to the actual industry. So I just, I ran down that road, you know what I'm saying? So I pulled a rabbit out the hat, played around for a minute, then I wrote, I would like to think it was either Villains Got Feelings or something. It was some old shit, and the niggas was like, damn, this shit is cold. Like, so the first time I did it, tried it, niggas was like, man, that shit hot. I didn't know if they was just saying it because, you know what I'm saying, a nigga had status in the street, they was just trying to brown nose, or, when I started getting to niggas that was not like, I don't give a fuck who you are, that shit hot. I started trying to take it serious, and then, we drove from that, went from Verbally Diseased to Verbally Diseased Part 2 to 89 Music. You know what I'm saying? Shit started off on some hip hop shit. And then, I was like the only gangster in the group. And then as time, went on, I started to become like a leader as far as on the business aspect too. So like now the whole group kind of like altered to like it's really like a street group now, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to say, reality music. So yeah.
Okay. What you got in the works right now, man?
As far as at this point right now, I've been working on straight videos. We going viral with the campaign, you know what I'm saying? So, I just, last year we had, I also was on one of the last, Wild right now, Bo got Wild, they getting behind that, that's a blessing, but before that, I was on the biggest record Chicago had for a very long time, you know what I'm saying, independent record.
Right.
I ain't talking about Kanye and whatever else, people that's home, but all that up and down. So even before that, they kind of put me with it's a record called Bag It Up. We're gonna bring that back out too. That's how we really get grounded. And that was our first initial buzz record, you know what I'm saying? Mine, you know what I'm saying? So went from Bag It Up networking with the artists, man, being cool with Hot because I got my hair cut in his barbershop where he worked at. We wound up doing the record. That shit kind of cranked and, hit the radio and, the radio, let millions of people hear that shit. And that's how it started. We doubled back after that shit kind of went sour. That whole little shit with Up and Down kind of didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but how I did with it, how I did this little thing with it and, got signed from it, et cetera, et cetera. And I went on to Boy Shorts, you know what I'm saying? Produced by Pure. And they fuck with that hard, you know what I'm saying? We're actually going to give it this first leg down south when I leave, you know what I'm saying? We're going to promote that. It got like about damn near 30,000 YouTube views. This just a local nigga just, doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? The numbers don't lie, it's starting to stretch out, you know what I'm saying? I just did another video. The Visionaries shot that too. Big shout out to the Visionaries. I just did We Serving, the Visionaries did that. Good shit, noise, I don't get nothing but excellent, reviews from my man. I just did a video with Luch by Marcus Brown. Big shout out to Marcus Brown, you know what I'm saying, called Great. And, a lot of the artists in Chicago, we just did something, me and Jack Frost and Cole Hard, we just did a video that's on everything to be, to be released. This Saturday, I'll be doing a video with Bo, Fee, and the young lady, she hot too, her name Mellow G. It's called My City Love Me. You already know the city love us, so you already know it's gonna be silly and retarded. You know what I'm saying? Will Gates shooting that. We're gonna have Marcus Brown. We're gonna probably fly Marcus down and fly Kibo Gotti up here to do Act a Fool. That's another video off the Chicago Code. Big shout out to Brick Squad, Monopoly, Kibo Gotti, and Walk everybody else part of that circle. It's a blessing that I'm a part of that, you know what I'm saying? That's courtesy of Bo, man. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters, man, you know what I'm saying? That nigga gangster, man, but the nigga is a real loyal, real sincere brother, man, that you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, our relationship started from a fight. We brawled on 123rd and Western. And, I got his, I had his number because I got him to perform. And I called him, I'm like, man, what up, man? We had a show at the same spot the next day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cold. You know what I'm saying, man? I was just, hoping we could squash this nonsense. Because Chicago was worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was people like niggas not had nothing to do with rap. Like, social shit. You know what I'm saying? Bo, like, man, like, boys will be boys. Like, nigga, ain't nobody hurt over here. If you got your guys, I got my guys. If you want, let's squash it. That's what we gonna do then. Ain't no big deal, man. Shit. Man, that's what it is. And, later that week, I'm like, let's get it in. Rode out there. Me and Hot rode out there. Did a joint. That shit hot, too. That we did. It's called Me. I gotta make some minor adjustments with the song, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is hot. And then, ever since that brawl, and so our friendship really come from Mecca. So big shout out to Mecca. Mecca the one who stole on my boy when he said fuck Bo.
Hey, that's that boy, we already know.
This nigga Mecca crazy. Big shout out to Mecca Babyface, everybody, the whole clan, what's happening? 89 Music, DB Rug, yada, 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 Mike D, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? But, the relationship is fine. He kind of introduced me to, he put me right in the loop with the Brick Squad. It's really up to me now, man. He been helping me 100%, man. I can't do nothing but have, this much love right here, you know what I'm saying? It's genuine too, so, it's hard to, and for the people out there, they're going to see as they go that blessings and going further comes from being around good people, man. People that's loyal to who good to them, this, that, and the third.
Sure.
Cause I'm going to tell you, there's going to be niggas that's this close or all the way in the game, man, they're going to look at you like you crazy. He could be all by himself worried about the clan. He do records with the gangsters because we vowed from the beginning that we would support each other and look out for each other no matter who get further first. And he stuck to his word. Everybody that we consider in that loop of the gangsters, man, he stand up for them. He put them on the records. It's get put out there on the national sites. They get hundreds of thousands of hits, and way more people get to hear you and see who you are than what you would normally get if you just did it yourself.
Sure.
If Cold Steel puts something on the internet right now, it could be the coldest shit in the world that people say, Cold Steel, never heard of it. True. But if I did something, Kibo, Gotti, Boulder, them boys got hundreds of thousands of hits, they might be trying to look for them, but they gonna get me. Alright, you know, so it's up to me to go ham when they let the leash go. I'm trying to bite. That's all. You know, we all in it to get money. Ain't no need to be phony about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened. I just told him the other day. I said, man, it's crazy how shit is unfolded. We was just linked up and fucking with each other on a whole nother level, and then all of a sudden he just got these licks, and he passed them over to me, man. And big shout out to him and his people, and everybody down there, down south that's fucking with me hard. You know what I'm saying? Cap, all those niggas, man. You know, Lil Cap, the whole nine. But you know, that's videos, trying to tie up the relationships that, you know, people done brought forth to me to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time. I ain't gonna go too far as to say the projects that we on, but I'm doing a trap. Me and Bo gonna do a trap, a joint mixtape that hosted by Trapaholics. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and one more, I don't do 100 mixtapes. I'm gonna probably do another one, you know, next year. I'm gonna pump this one for him right now.
Already.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we ain't touched on that you want these people to know about you that they may not know?
I want them to know that, you know, even though it's in under construction, my website, costill.com, co-still.com. In like about 2 weeks, they'll be able to purchase music, download free music, see all the videos, bio, the history on who I am, what A9 Music is about, our allies, you know what I'm saying, the people who we fuck with, grind with, or do anything for. And you know, we don't spend a lot of time on hating no motherfucker. We just think past them, man. You know, there's a lot of niggas out here who, you know, seem to forget where they come from, man. I just keep moving, man.
Well, other than the website, is there any other way these people can contact you?
You can go to Twitter at costill.com. Well, Costill, the number 8, N-I-N-E. So that's Costill89. COSTILL 8 N-I-N-E. And you know, we just go from there, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's free Young Chuck, free Bird. You know what I'm saying? 8-9 Music is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Chicago stand up. Y'all already know them.
My city, my dream. We out.
Well.